All right, folks, let's take off these rose-colored glasses right now, and let's take a real big, deep look. Who is actually going to be the SWAC's representative for the Celebration Bowl? Jackson State or FAMU? So people are going to say FAMU was the winner. Great. FAMU never had the jaw-dropping talent. FAMU had homegrown talent that was built up over time, cultivated. Even the transfers they had weren't first-year transfers that made a big impact. The quarterback they had was just okay. He was steady. 2-year project. One of the best coaches in the SWAC at the time. Now he's a running backs coach for Duke, but FAMU, honestly, we know about the speed in Florida. We know about them boys in Florida boys, how they play football, especially them boys from South Georgia. We get it. But can we really put FAMU back in the Celebration Bowl when we know the coaching is something new? One thing the SWAC has done this offseason have a big turnover in coaching. And looking at the SWAC East, if you will, that's one of the more, I guess you want to call it stable parts of the SWAC. With Alabama A&M and Alabama State, Jackson State, maintaining their coaching. But it's always these two. These two are the most vocal online and offline. Jackson State University and FAMU. But, once again, take off the rose-colored or green and orange and blue and white colored glasses. Who do you actually see winning? Jackson, by far, most vocal, loud. You can call them the Dallas Cowboys of the SWAC, of HBCU, FCS. You hate them, you love them, but you're going to watch. You're going to root against them or root for them. You're going to do like some people do, call them Laxton State because you just hate them. You're going to do like some people do and put out all your FCS crap, and then, since no one's watching that shit, you go to Jackson State and get some views. But here's the thing. With Mr. Morgan at quarterback, we know all the receivers and the talent and the running backs they got. Is this Jackson State's year to actually win Celebration Bowl? Or is there someone else in the East coming out? We know the front runner. Everybody and their mama's picking Alabama State. They're picking Alabama second. Yeah, they got FAMU maybe third or second or third, and Jackson fourth. That's how they have it going. They're picking these two not to win the SWAC East. But we know one thing. If Jackson doesn't win the SWAC East, ain't nobody watching that shit. Let's be honest with you. If Jackson doesn't win the SWAC East, no one's watching that game. But should that be the end-all, be-all of the season? Viewership. The honest opinion on it? Alabama State has, to me, the best shot. Because in that side of the bracket, they have the best quarterback in the SWAC. I don't care what anybody says about Alabama A&M and FAMU, Bethune-Cookman, Valley, even Jackson. Bama State has the best quarterback. But the question isn't about the best quarterback. Just because they have the best quarterback in the SWAC East, do they have the best coach? Adjustments are very crucial. First-year coaches make first-year coach mistakes. Second-year coaches make great jumps. So is this going to be a year for Jackson to actually get to the Celebration Bowl and win? I think, honestly, honest opinion, it's going to come down to the game in Jackson to find out who's going to represent this great part of the conference. I honestly do think Jackson will represent the SWAC East in the SWAC championship game. But from there on, the question isn't going to be, can they win the Celebration Bowl? I honestly think the winner of the SWAC this year will have they will have everything they ever wanted to fight against Morgan State. Morgan's bringing Baltimore with their ass to Atlanta. So a winner of the SWAC, whoever it is, between Jackson State and the winner of the West, will have a big battle on their hands. It's Coach Simmons. Have a good day.